What's up, gamers? Some of you might have been wondering, where have I been? And to give you kind of a TLDR of that, your boy's been struggling. But to give you the longer story of it, I think we need to start a little farther back. 2023 was probably the roughest year I've had in a very long time. Potentially one of the roughest years of my life. As many of you know, I started streaming about the summer of 2022, and I was kind of inconsistent because I was working and doing weird hours and things like that, so I didn't really have a set schedule, and I really didn't know what to do. The beginning of 2023, January, I made it my goal that I wanted to have a schedule. I wanted to be doing streams weekly. I wanted to, at least 2 to 3 a week, and so I set that up for myself, and I started doing it, and it was great. I was streaming pretty consistently, but things kind of took a turn in April. April is when a lot of things happened for me. So the first thing that happened is that I quit my job, got a brand new job literally the next day. It was a change that I needed. It was a change that I wanted. And right before that happened, my PC completely shit itself, to be completely honest. Luckily I had a warranty on it, so I was able to get it repaired, and it would have taken about 2 to 3 weeks for them to get it out to like Kansas or whatever and get it shipped back to LA. So I was without a computer for like 3 weeks, meaning I couldn't stream, I couldn't do anything, and I just started a new job that I hated. So I was kind of struggling. While working a different gig that I had going on, I actually had gotten COVID. COVID knocked me out hard. I texted my boss. I was like, hey, I'm not gonna be able to make it. I'm sick. I didn't realize I had COVID at the time, but he never got back to me, and I never worked that job again. I was down with COVID for about 2 weeks, which at the end of it, I really only had one of my jobs set up, and that job was going into maintenance season, which for those of you who don't work in theater means there's not a lot of shifts. There's not a lot of shifts. And if there are shifts, it's like, hey, come and clean cables for like 4 hours. Hey, you want to know what a lighting instrument is? Come clean this one for 4 hours. Like, it's not great. So I was in my poor girl era, I like to call it, where I was genuinely worried about my money for a very long time. So for the entirety of the month of May, essentially, I was just panicking. I just quit a stable job and left it in a really bad way, so they're not going to take me back. I know that for a fact, and to be quite honest, I don't want to go back. While my pockets were full, my heart was empty, and I don't want to do that to myself. So I started applying to every job under the sun until eventually I got one. At the beginning of June, I started my job at a restaurant, working as a host because I had never worked in a restaurant before, and quickly found that it was actually a pretty easy job. I just had to tell people where to sit. Sit down. Hey, you see this chair right here? Sit down. You guys saw me a couple times throughout that process, but because of work there and work at a different place, it's kind of just like a constant, like, I'm doing things. I don't have the energy to stream. I don't have the time to stream. I don't have anything. I have to work. I have to work. So I took a break. I took a break for most of the summer. And then eventually I came back in September. The last stream that I remember doing was September 7th. And it was kind of a good way for me to get back into it. There was a new game out. I had to work on a gift for my girlfriend. It was great. I had fun. People showed up. I saw all of your lovely, not faces, but chat faces, I guess. But still, it was great to really kind of get back into it. And I was really excited to do it. And 2 days later, I got into a car accident. Luckily, no one was hurt. No one was injured. Even the guy that was flipped upside down, he was fine. It was like a 3-car pileup, and one guy flipped upside down, and he was fine. My car was a 2007 Kia Monte, and it was gone. I saw the damage on that thing. I saw my window crashed out. I went, this is not happening. My car's getting totaled. Then it became a race to see what kind of new car I get, because living in LA and working in theater as a gig worker, you need to own a car. The current job that I work is a 30-minute drive, so it was literally not possible for me to work without it. Luckily, I was able to get a rental car for most of September. So I am scrambling to find a new car. The rental that my insurance set up only lasted a couple weeks at most. So I was like, shit, I need to get a new car right now. And I was, on Car Trader, Car Guru, Car Max, Car whatever. Luckily, I was able to get a fairly decent used car, a little over 100,000 miles on it. It's a nice little hybrid, little Ford Max C Energy, little nice nice little plug-in hybrid. But I love my new car. It's great. I actually really, really do love my new car. And, you know, that's kind of the biggest last, like, you know, personal update of mine. After that, it just kind of turned into work. Eventually, I quit my job at the restaurant because I had gotten a couple different gig jobs working in theater. So now officially, I'm working full-time in theater, which is great, which is amazing. I mean, it's what I got my degree for. It's what I wanted to do. I love my jobs. I have a lot of fun at my jobs. I think I say I love working in theater like every other day, just because I'll get an email. Like today, I got an email from my technical director for a show that we're working on. And one of the comments is, glue boxes on until we're done or we die. And yeah. I've just been busy. I mean, while I was recording this video, I literally got an email from a different gig saying like, hey, we have these dates. You want to work these dates? And I went, yeah, I want to work those dates. Long story aside, you might be wondering, what does this mean for streams? And to be completely honest with you, I'm not 100% sure. I said this out loud to my partner the other day. I said, I want to start streaming again. I really want to start streaming again. It's something that I really like doing. It's something that I really like doing. Like ever since the car accident, I haven't stopped like thinking about doing streaming. I haven't stopped like wanting to do it. I just haven't been able to. I want to keep streaming. It's a fun little hobby for me. I like the people in my community. I like doing it. And really, what other reason do I have to not or to want to do it? I have a little bit of time off right now as well. So expect maybe something in the next week. I don't know exactly. I'll probably make a post about it on my Discord. But yeah, so that's my life. I have a cat. Do you want to say hi to everyone? You want to go meow? Well, to be honest with you guys, that's pretty much it. I hope to see you guys in some streams, and have great days, everyone. I love you all. Bye.